Put the umbrella down so you see the rest of the line.
Oh yeah, big line. Hey there, Andrew outside of Ivan Ramen Noodle Shop.
It's opening up. It's first day.
It's literally, we're going in right now. We've been waiting in line for what seems like, I don't know, a year.
This has been a year in the making. Before this place was a really crappy lobster shop that I put a curse on, and because of the curse, they closed
it. Yeah, you closed that shop. Now, we did go to Ivan's place in Weavar, Woho, that weird fake neighborhood that they invented that's crap. And I was really excited to have the ramen. You liked it.
It was okay. I wanted more classic ramen.
Yes. And so, you know, this is the test. We heard that this is the classic. This is the legendary ramen that broke the mold. He's the first Caucasian to win credibility with the hardcore ramen crowd.
Well, let's see if he wins credibility with us.
Our server told us that the braised ox tongue was something that people were quote-unquote raving about. I don't know if I would use that word. It was lovely. It was surprisingly smooth.
I would, however, rave about the hot mustard. I had one piece without the hot mustard and I was sort of underwhelmed.
Yep.
But the inclusion of the hot mustard really takes the tongue over the edge.
Well, you know why?
Why?
Because the tongue's tasting the mustard and it gets all excited.
The second appetizer we had was sort of a take on the chicken tender.
Yeah, the JFC, which is like giblets and bits of the chicken deep fried with some honey mustard. It was fine. I think that we both were just thinking about the ramen though.
Originally I had ordered the spicy ramen, but to my surprise, they brought me out shoyu ramen. Very basic. I did not get other frills. It was basically just broth, pork, noodles, and it was delicious. And if that would have been it, I would have been quite happy with just that ramen without even the appetizer.
But then, because of the mix-up, now it might have been our fault, might have been theirs.
They brought out the right order of the spicy ramen, which was
spicy red chili ramen.
This was very, very spicy. It's a different type of spice. It's not a really chili oily spice, but it's definitely more of almost like a sriracha spice.
It's spicy enough when you're eating it. When you actually start to slurp, you're like, wow, I'm just drinking sriracha at this point.
Yes.
What really makes the chili ramen spicy spice work is the inclusion of the pickled daikon XO.
That is a must.
Appetizer, which has a bright, almost citrusy, mellowing effect on your mouth and really cuts the spice. And the two, you just like, they just kind of like double team you like the most amazingly flavorful Mexican wrestlers you've ever put in your mouth.
You want to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
So the Tokyo Shio ramen, which I had, is the closest thing that they have to a classic ramen. It's not your mama's ramen, as I said. The rye noodles, the chicken broth, make it a distinctly different ramen experience. If you're looking for that classic miso ramen, it's not here. If you want something different, if you want something a little more advanced, this is the spot. In the end, I appreciated the appetizers because unlike other traditional ramen places, you're not drowning in ramen.
I found the decor to be quite charming. It doesn't really land anywhere in particular, but
it's like Nouveau Tokyo 1950s diner in 2050.
I also like that you have a lot of different options. You can eat at the bar. You can have a bowl of noodles at the bar. There's outdoor seating. There's indoor seating. Will I be back? Of course I will.
Will I be back?
Yes.
I will be there with you.
Easy. 2 green lights for Ivan
Ramen.